Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
I think they should plaster these guys all over the place because, you know what, they don't deserve to just take things for granted. And, you know, I've worked for everything I have, and I believe that karma will come back around to some of these people.
The Fargo Police Department is trying a new tactic to tackle a series of crime investigations. They're looking to track down suspects and people of interest with hopes of finding justice. Valley News Team's Ashley Holcomb spoke to a local business owner about what steps she's taking so she doesn't become the next victim.
As a business owner, Jody Plessidy says shoplifters are an everyday worry. However, she says they come with the territory of owning a liquor store.
You know, I think it's something that any business owner should definitely be aware of.
Dealing with thieves is nothing new, and her prevention plan is similar to Fargo PD's new strategy.
I've posted photos front and center on the front doors of individuals that we've had issues with.
Over the past few weeks, Fargo Police has posted numerous photos in bulk to their Facebook page in hopes to identify the people pictured. Since doing so, officials say a ton of tips have come in. The person in the photo may be a suspect, or they could be a person of interest. Either way, identifying those individuals gets them one step closer to solving the crime.
A lot of these cases, sometimes, you know, they're coming from shoplifting incidents, theft incidents, so it's just important for us to identify them and just to give closure to that case and to the person who is a victim.
In the cases of shoplifting and theft, Plessidy can relate.
I believe in justice, and, you know, I've worked hard for my business just like a lot of other business owners have, and I take it very personal when someone steals from me.
So what can you do? Fargo Police says share their posts, get the word out there. The more people who know, the higher the chance of identifying these people.
You know, I think if the community pulls together and kind of acts as one and unites, that we can help to eliminate the riffraff together.
In Fargo, Ashley Holcomb, Valley News Live.
Since posting the series of surveillance photos, Fargo police say they have positively identified 10 people of the 26 investigated cases. To take a closer look at the pictures, go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. If you were driving on Interstate 94 just west of West Fargo this evening and found yourself in heavy traffic, here's what happened. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says 2 cars were involved in a head-on crash on I-94 because of a drunk driver. Troopers say Brad Samples of Kindred was driving the wrong way on the interstate and crashed into another vehicle driven by a 19-year-old. That driver was not injured. Samples was taken to a hospital with minor injuries and was cited for DUI. The sheriff's office in Cass County, Minnesota, is investigating after a 21-year-old male was found unresponsive and died. Law enforcement responded to a fish house on Leech Lake at the Eel Pout Festival near Walker, Minnesota, early Sunday morning after getting a report of an unresponsive man. Rescue crews brought the man to a hospital where he later died. The victim is a 21-year-old from Bemidji. Officials are waiting on an autopsy report from the medical examiner's office. The crime stats in Grand Forks County are out, and stolen property skyrocketed in 2017. Sheriff Bob Rost says it's because of drugs. In 2017, there were 26 stolen property cases. That's almost as many cases as they've had in the past 9 years. The sheriff blames prescription opioids for making some people desperate.
I think doctors overprescribe, and I think a lot of people are getting drugs that they really don't need. And when they do get them, they don't use all of them, so then they put them in their cabinet. And so people break into their house to steal those narcotics.
DUIs and overall incident calls were down last year. Sheriff Rost says he expects to see the same rise in thefts from within city limits when the police department releases its stats. A lot of people are talking about the rain and snow headed our way this weekend. We'll get those details in a little bit, but first, the forecast for tonight and tomorrow. Hutch?
Thanks so much, Andrea. Here is a quick sneak peek at the storm system that will be working its way through the Rocky Mountains and into the northern plains. It all begins on Sunday as rain south and snow north. Could be enough wind to make things very interesting across central North Dakota Sunday into Monday morning. By Monday afternoon, most of us here in the valley and western Minnesota will see things transition to snow. Gusty north winds, and it lasts until Tuesday. We'll keep you up to date with the latest, but significant snow. And if you have livestock, baby livestock out there, start paying attention to that forecast. Tonight's problem could be fog. Once again, a live look from our Storm Team Skycam Network, our new affiliate out there at Dakota Magic Casino. As you can see the fog rolling in, those south winds. Visibilities elsewhere are reduced at times. Temperatures tonight, single digits again with frost and fog intermittently across the valley. Details about a Friday and Saturday warm-up are just ahead. I'll have all of that information here in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Hutch. If you had the chance to make the wish of a lifetime, what would it be? Visiting castles in Scotland or perhaps going to the San Diego Zoo? Well, what if you had the power to grant someone's wish? That's what's happening tonight. We're partnering with the Make-A-Wish Foundation to support their Wishes in Flight program with a Miles Drive. Valley News Team's Veronica Marshall is there live with the latest details for us. Veronica?
Hey, Andrea. So I'm here at the 5-Star Call Centers in Fargo taking your calls to help make a wish with their Wishes in Flight Miles Drive. And I'm here with Billy Jo Zielinski. She's the president and CEO of Make-A-Wish North Dakota. Hey.
Hey, good evening to you.
Good evening. So tell me, who is this Miles Drive for?
So this Miles Drive is for the children we have the privilege of serving. So we together tonight and today are creating life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses right here in North Dakota.
And their families get to go along with them too, right? Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah, as your viewers have already seen, Wish kids like Cameron and Victoria and Harper, it's not just the Wish child that goes on a Make-A-Wish trip, but it's also their whole family, their immediate family and their household.
And that must mean, we need a lot of miles. So how many wishes were granted last year and how many miles was that?
So 48 wishes were granted last year, almost a wish a week, and about 75% of our wishes involve travel. So if we were to cover all of those with miles, it'd be about 900,000 miles that would be needed.
Holy cow, that is a lot. So how many are we hoping to get here tonight?
Well, my goal was 500,000. That was what I was thinking. There were a lot of other people wanting 1 million or 5 million, but we're very pleased for this first ever Miles Drive to have exceeded our goal of 500,000.
That's amazing. So thank you to everyone who's been donating. We've reached that goal. That means a lot of happy families out there get to complete their wishes, and it just makes a big impact on our area because all of these miles stay local, right? They help North Dakota kids.
Right here, they translate into real tickets for real kids right here in North Dakota. And we couldn't do it without you, partners like you, and also partners like Terry from the 5-Star Call Center. So we're very grateful for everyone involved.
Yeah, and I hear that the people who are working here at the call center tonight are doing it on their own free time. They're donating their time to help make a wish as well. So here's how you can be a wish maker. You just need to call in. We still have time tonight. This drive goes on for, 24 hours. And if you don't make it tonight, you can always call or donate your miles another time. You can look it on our website or the Make-A-Wish website. And think about this. You may not have enough miles to go on the trip you want and they're about to expire. So instead of letting them disappear, donate them to Make-A-Wish North Dakota. All right. So live here in Fargo, I'm Veronica Marshall, Valley News Live.
All right. Thanks so much, Veronica.